ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Morgado Show Unleashed on Facebook Live. I'm sitting here enjoying a fabulous Brandy Alexander. This is la-di-da, as Shannon would say. I'm going to now officially share this. I was out ride sharing, but after sitting around for a fucking hour with nothing, I said, fuck that shit, I'm going home. So, yeah. So right now I'm going to share everything and get everything in place, and hopefully people will come on and enjoy a lovely, fine beverage with me. So, yeah, this is only my first. It's a tasty fucking drink. I don't know if you guys have ever had a Brandy Alexander, but this shit is good, man. Alright, so here we go. Now let's see who we get. Free for all here on the Morgado Show Unleashed live on Facebook. And I have a Brandy Alexander. For those of you that don't know what goes into a Brandy Alexander, obviously brandy, creme de coco, and you also get some, oh geez, what's that stuff called again? Bailey's. So you get those three drinks. It's supposed to be 1 part each. So you're supposed to get 1 part of each. But I had a rough night, sitting around fucking doing absolutely fuck all, waiting for a ride, not getting a single fucking ride. So I said, fuck that shit, I'm taking the night off. I should have listened to Shannon. Shannon actually suggested I take the night off tonight. And in all honesty, I do believe in taking nights off, but when it comes to doing the ride sharing, it's hit or miss. You get some nights that are really good, some nights that are really bad. So I usually play it by rule of thumb. So if I see that I'm having a shitty night, like tonight, I will generally call it an early night. If I'm having a good night, obviously I continue going. Tonight started off good, and normally does, and then it ended off really fucking shit. So I said, you know what, fuck that shit. And I don't take that many days off, believe it or not, because now, especially because I do this ride-sharing crap, you never fucking know what nights are going to be good. So you can go out and spend an entire 8 fucking hours out there, and you will probably make, I kid you not, less than 50, 60 bucks. Depending on the fucking night. And then some nights, again, depending on the night in question, and it varies. It could be, even Friday nights I've had that really shit. Saturday too. You can go on a Monday night and make up to 200 bucks, 300. Well, no, I've never made 300 in one night because I don't work as many hours as, you know, I should. But theoretically, within 5 to 6 hours, you should be able to make about 20 bucks an hour if everything's going normal. I was doing okay for the first half. Everything was going very well. I'd managed to get a couple of rides, and the next thing you know, it just all went to total garbage. So I'm like, you know what? I should have listened to Shannon. I should have, because she actually suggested, she goes, you need a night off, and I did. I've been working nonstop, and, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, fuck, Wednesdays. Wednesdays are usually hit or miss. Sometimes you get good Wednesdays, sometimes you get bad Wednesdays. Anyway, let me take a drink. I've been holding this for a while. Shit's fucking tasty, man. Like, think about that. That's Bailey's, creme de coco, and brandy. So you get those three. You don't even taste the brandy. Or maybe after a while you probably do, depending on the situation. Like I said, it's equal parts. So the brandy kind of gets, I guess you could say diluted, or not diluted, but kind of vanishes from the mix, because you got the chocolate flavor, which is shining through. What I should do is actually mix this with ice cream. I got chocolate ice cream in my freezer. That would actually be a damn fine beverage, because then I would shake it up, and then next thing you know, this would turn into a beautiful, tasty fucking milkshake. I've done stuff similar to that. I used to do Bailey's, and I used to get Bailey's, and then I used to mix it with ice cream, and then after that, it would be a nice, tasty, what would be the word for that? I guess sundae? Not a sundae, no, but a milkshake. Yeah, so. Is there anyone out there tonight? You know, the interesting part about all this Facebook Live thing, I can go on, and I can talk for a long time. Obviously, I have a radio show, which you all know, the Morgado Show, which this coming Tuesday will be my 5th anniversary. Again, I stated even on the air, I said that, you know, it's been 5 years, but it's been sort of like I went on hiatus for a while, so I kind of disappeared, and that lasted about altogether the 2 times I did it. It was about maybe 7 months out of there, 6 months maybe. So technically, 6 months, something like that. But whatever. Let's not deal with, you know, complications there. So fuck it. We'll just call it 5 years. Sorry, I'm refreshing my page just to, you know, keep a nice bright screen going. So my 5-year anniversary is this week, this coming Tuesday, which will be May 8th. So obviously you're going to probably see a bunch of fucking promotions coming from me. I know I've been babbling about doing an Unleashed show, but it's sort of gotten to a point where I don't even know if I'm going to do it. And I got a bunch of movies I have to review, but I didn't really set it up, so I'm not doing it this time around, but I will do it eventually. And as I was saying about chatting, obviously I got a show, so I'm able to chat. And a lot of times people sort of get... not confused, but they get sort of question. They question why I get Gary involved in the show. I can handle the show on my own. It's just that when I have Gary there, he does help. He really does. He does contribute a lot, and I appreciate all the help that he's done all these years. And if it wasn't for Gary, you know, because there's some nights I go in there and I'm just not feeling it, you know, and that happens a lot more often than I'd like to admit, actually. But, you know, it just gets to that point where sometimes, you know, you do the show and you think, you know, you're going to be good to go, and then you get there and then you sort of blank out. And then you're just sitting there and you're just like, I don't really have any topics. I don't really have much to say. And then some weeks I'll go in there and I'll have a ton of shit to say. But it does help when I have Gary there. But the best part about doing Unleashed and live is the fact that now you guys can see more than anything that I'm able to do a show on my own, and I can actually do it for more than an hour. These past ones have actually been like an hour and a half, which is actually pretty cool. So, yeah, and it all just depends on what I'm willing to talk about. I've always got stuff to say, and that's something I've always been good at, is the gift of gab. And I think that's probably why I've got good ratings doing ride sharing, because, you know, I can chat. Mind you, there are a lot of nights I don't want to fucking talk to people. I wish, if this was a perfect world, I wish, okay, and this is just something I hope that happens, that people would get in the car, shut the fuck up, and let me fucking drive them home and leave me alone. And I've heard some people have actually said to me, oh, you're such a nice... You know, I say it on my show all the time, so fuck it, whatever. But I try not to say it. But anyways, I'll probably have to bleep that out now when I put this on Patreon. Patreon.com/Del Morgado Show, by the way. And OnlyFans.com/Del Morgado Show. Let me take a sip for fucking up. That'll be like a signal for me when I come to edit this shit, so. Oh boy, yeah. The reason I haven't done my Unleashed show, I was just thinking about that, I was drinking, is because I usually put editing in there, and I usually have the photos pop up. So what I'll do is I'll probably set that up. I have to actually set up all the files because I can't remember what movies I've watched lately, but it's been a few. And I will give my review of Infinity War when I do that particular video. I'm probably going to see it again on the weekend. I'm going to go check it out with my friend Nigel. And the very first night I went, like I said on the last video, was because of the fact that, you know, I wanted to make sure that I saw this thing before somebody fucking spoiled it for me. And so far, I guess because I've already seen it, nobody has said shit. So I've picked up a bunch of people, and I've actually picked up people from the theater, and nobody has spoiled the movie for me. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. But at the same time, I already saw it, so I'm feeling good about that. So I was able to actually see it already. But I will do my review of Infinity War. I'll also do a bunch of other movies that I've seen lately. Actually, I can give you guys a synopsis real quick of the... See, it's on my phone, so I can't really check that right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I can, because I actually transferred all the files over. So who knows? Fuck it. Maybe I'll do it right now then. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that real quick, because I did save that on my computer. What I do is I normally transfer all the photos off of my computer, and once I do that, then, you know, I just delete them on my phone. So let me see if I have the file here. Who knows? I'll fucking do Unleash right now. Or I'll do all my movie reviews. I'm just going through the list here, trying to find the photo. I know I took a screenshot of it, because what happened was I have these videos on my computer and I watch them, and after I watch them, I get rid of them. So, oh, there we go. Oh, they're sort of on a side there. Okay, oh, there we go. Just made everything dark. Okay, some of these movies I've already seen before and I've already reviewed them before, so hold on. Let me just copy this. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do Unleashed. And the weird part about this is right now you don't see all the graphics, but when I put this on to Patreon, you guys will be able to see all the graphics added. So I'm just going to flip this image around so I can read it properly. And then there's a couple of movies I saw since. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it right now. Why not? I got nothing else to do. And you know what? I'd rather, I think, do it this way, because otherwise I got to set up my freaking camera. And usually setting up the camera is a pain in the ass. So you know what? This will be the show Unleashed right now. So fuck it. All right. I haven't gotten any interruptions yet. So if nobody interrupts, then I'll be able to actually do this the way it should be done. Oh! I just saw that. Fuck. Dude, I don't know if you guys know this. Cobra Kai has now finally officially been released. I saw the first show. I'm not really into series, but this one is almost like a movie. So I watched it. I'm losing my mind. And here's the thing. And these motherfuckers, they could have made this a movie, but you know what? In all honesty, I gotta give them credit for this. And believe it or not, it was actually produced by Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. They were the ones that did the Karate Kid film, which I have no problem with. I actually enjoyed. And then it's also produced by Ralph Macchio, believe it or not. He's executive producer on the fucking thing. So I watched Cobra Kai, the very first show, because it's free on YouTube Red. I'm losing my fucking mind. Now, here's where they get you. They give away the first 2 episodes for free, and then you got to pay to continue watching. Smart motherfuckers. But from what I've seen already, I'm loving the direction. I saw the first episode. I'm not one into watching shows, but I will watch movies, and I love the Karate Kid films. All 4 of them. Actually, all 5 of them. The 4th one, actually, not so much. Hilary Swank did nothing for me. But I did love the new Karate Kid one with Jackie Chan. I thought it was very well done. But, of course, it's not the original. But I'm so happy with the direction that they're going in, and I hope they don't fuck this up. Because this is something that, you know, obviously I grew up with. Karate Kid is a big influence. I love those fucking movies. And if they fuck this up, I'm going to be very heartbroken. So, the very first one was amazing. So, let me review, actually, I don't know, I mentioned Fubar the other day, but apparently Fubar did a show. It was a series, and it was a 10-episode series, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check the number. 8 episodes. Love it. There's a couple of dead scenes in there, like boring scenes, but the characters are the same. Everything is just fucking brilliant, and it's just a fucking awesome. Like, I loved Fubar 1 and 2. They were fucking great films. And when I saw the show, it was very similar to the films, so I enjoyed it thoroughly. So so if you guys ever get a chance, it's called Fubar Age of Computer. That's what the series is called. So let me just check real here. Oh, okay, I got one movie. Okay, so when I edit this, keep in mind this is going to be edited, so the photo is going to pop up right there. So the first movie, and this is one that Shannon and I watched together, called Everybody Wants Some. There it is right there. Again, use your imagination if you're watching right now. The movie, it's about baseball, and my personal opinion, it's sort of, I guess, a cheap attempt at comedy, but I like the cast. I thought they were very good. I thought they did a great job. the story didn't really go anywhere. It's not one of those movies that you watch expecting a story. Are you kidding me? You're waiting for baseball because they talk about baseball, 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 and nothing. You don't really see them play baseball. So anyway, I mean that movie, I think it was all right. I wouldn't give it a super high rating, but when this is all edited together, you'll see the rating, the little stars. I'll actually add them over there. I'm trying to think, what would I give this movie out of 5? Because I base them all out of 5. Everybody Wants Some. It was entertaining. Definitely entertaining. There were a couple of scenes in there that, I'm sort of like, all right, kind of waste of time. I'd give it a 3, maybe. I guess a strong 3, almost a 4. It was entertaining. But the thing that I had an issue with, and even Shannon and I were joking about this. Let me take a drink real quick. Oh, that's so good. Brandy Alexander is amazing. La-di-da. As Shannon would say. I give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. And I mean, the one thing that bothered me was they kept on hitting each other or tapping each other. And I even joked with Shannon and I said, we should have a drinking game. And we've done that before, where we watch a movie and, every time that they hit each other, slapping each other's asses, hitting each other's shoulders, whatever the fuck, you should have a shot when you watch that fucking movie. That's pretty much the only thing I actually got from that fucking movie. So, oh my God. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I mentioned this real brief with Sky on the last video. I watched Demolition Man again. It's been a long time since I've seen the film, and I remember the movie. I've seen it maybe in my entire lifetime. I'd say maybe 10 times. I've seen Demolition Man. Not that many times when you look at the big picture, but I do remember certain aspects of it. The version that I got, the version that I borrowed, I was pissed because they replaced, I don't know if you guys have seen the film, it's sort of an ongoing gag in the movie where they say that Taco Bell won the franchise war in the future, and they make this whole gag about Taco Bell throughout the entire movie. And when I saw this version, apparently they replaced the dialogue with Pizza Hut. That bothered me. I don't know why it bothered me, but it fucking bothered me. Because, when you're so used to seeing the Taco Bell version, and then you see this fucking Pizza Hut shit, and you can see the dialogue. You see Sylvester Stallone's mouth. It's like a badly dubbed Japanese movie. And you see him saying Taco Bell, but he's saying fucking Pizza Hut. And then they replaced the logos. So what did I do? I actually went online and I found another version. And it was actually the real copy of it. But that pisses me off. It's like Weird Science. I don't know if I mentioned that before. But Weird Science, they replaced a lot of the original soundtrack because Oingo Boingo, when they released it on DVD, wouldn't have it. They said, no, fuck you, man. You guys owe us royalties. They weren't willing to pay that many royalties for the film. So, when you see it now, you see like the replacement. I'll give you an example. They have Pretty Woman on the escalator scene. And right at the end, for those of you who haven't seen Weird Science, you're in a fucking grave or in a hole. Because that movie's been out for fucking 300 years. So, Weird Science, there's a scene where they replace the ending with Rocky theme. That fucking pisses me off, especially because I know the original theme that's supposed to be in there is not the fucking Rocky theme. Okay, so let's move on. I got a bunch of movies. These are actually in alphabetical order, so we might as well run them through, and this way I can just kind of go through them real quick. When I put this on Patreon, it'll all be edited, and all the photos will show up here. So, I already reviewed Downsizing, which I wasn't impressed with that. But let's move on. There's another movie I saw with Margot Robbie. I don't know if you guys have heard of this one. It's called I, Tonya. I saw that movie. I didn't know anything about the Tonya Harding situation. Nothing whatsoever. I knew the basics, and this was like the basics that I got. I don't follow the news. I never do, which I should. I should start paying attention, just whatever. But I saw I, Tonya. Well, they made Margot Robbie look very different, which kind of weirded me out a little bit because she's a gorgeous woman. And on a rating scale, I mean, story-wise, it was sort of set up almost like a documentary, but a badly done documentary. I would actually watch Fubar more often, which I have, than I would I, Tonya. But I, Tonya, out of 5, I would probably give that one a 3. Again, just like the last movie, a 3. It didn't impress me. It was all right, but it was like, didn't blow up my skirt, you know. And I like saying that from time to time. I like using that expression. Okay, so you know what? We'll move on to that. So in the video, you'll see the video. You'll see it go away. Okay. Again, I'm gonna be editing this because this is now officially an Unleashed video. So the next movie I'm gonna review is IT. With Pierce Brosnan. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this movie. It's sort of like, it's supposed to be like a creepy stalker type movie. They did okay. I don't know if it was amazing, but it was definitely entertaining. Don't get me wrong, I, Tonya, going back to I, Tonya, that was entertaining as well. I did enjoy watching it. The story was pretty good. Okay, but I'm on IT now. It was all right. It was all right. As far as stalker sort of movie-ish, it could have been done a little better. I think it was just too easily executed. I don't know if that makes any sense, but easily executed means it just all flowed too pretty. You know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those movies that just kind of everything sort of, you could sort of predict what was going to happen. So, I don't know. IT, I'd give that one a 3 again. It looks like there's going to be a 3-star night, man. I'm telling you right now. But, okay, so anyways, let's move on to Jigsaw. I saw Jigsaw in the theater and wasn't impressed. If anything, I was actually pretty pissed off that they were re-releasing the Jigsaw films or continuing the Jigsaw films, because obviously Saw had sort of, in my personal opinion, had run its course. It was almost like, all right, we get it. We don't need another fucking Saw movie. But Jigsaw, after watching it again, I can't remember what I rated it the first time. I'd have to look back at my notes, but it was all right. It was all right. It wasn't as bad as I originally thought it was, because I had watched it again and I sort of rewatched it, you know, obviously a few months later and whatnot, and it was okay. So I think I gave it a 2. I think I did. I can't remember what I gave it, but I would actually bump it up now to a 3. Again, this is sort of the motif going on today. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's so good. Okay, Brandy Alexander, by the way. Let's move on to Jonah Hex. Josh Brolin, who I really liked, by the way, in Men in Black 3. I thought he was a perfect Tommy Lee Jones, younger version of Tommy Lee Jones. Like him. I like him. He's a great actor. Jonah Hex, wow. Yeah, didn't impress me at all. Didn't impress me at all. I didn't know what to expect. It's not one of those movies that I sort of knew. I don't know anything about the comics, so I didn't really know anything going in. But when I saw it, I was sort of like, yeah, okay. You know, I mean, what's his face? Shit, the guy from In the Line of Fire. Malkovich, John Malkovich. Great bad guy. He always plays a great bad guy, and I was very happy to see him in the movie. Megan Fox, I hate to admit, saved the movie. She looked really good, man. I gotta say, she looked real good. But on a scale of, 1 to 5, again, yeah, another 3. This is, again, becoming a theme, which is really scary. I've never had, like, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. But Jonah Hex, yeah, I'd give it a 3. It didn't, didn't impress me that much. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so if you could go ahead and skip the next movie, that'd be great. Okay, thanks. Jumanji. When you see it edited, it'll all make sense. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I actually had big expectations going into this one. Not for the reasons you're probably thinking. I heard they were going to do an homage to the great Robin Williams, and when I saw the film, I was expecting... I'm sorry, I know this is probably going to sound like a spoiler, but I was expecting something emotional. I was hoping for something emotional because Robin Williams passed away. No, it was just like, oh, by the way, sort of moment. The film was funny. It had its moments, but too much teenage angst, kind of like Power Rangers. It reminded me a lot of the new Power Rangers movie, very teenage angst sort of thing. I felt more intensity in the original Jumanji film. When you see the film, the original movie with Robin Williams, you feel that sense of, I guess, urgency. Yeah, like kind of like, oh my God, what's going to happen to these characters? But this one, fuck, man, I saw it coming a mile away. I predicted everything. I'm sitting there like, yeah, okay, yep, this is going to happen. Okay, yep, there it is. Okay. So we might as well keep with the theme. Here we go. Ding! 3 stars. Didn't impress me. Yeah. But you know what? There's a ray of light. I've got 2 more movies on the list here. Ones that I saw recently, and the light is going to shine a little brighter. And I'm going to save Infinity War for the end, because I would if I was doing this anyways. So, but I'm going to talk about probably one of the most epic things that I discovered on the internet, and it's apparently released, the full extended version of Superman. The original Superman with Christopher Reeves, and like the full extended version. So this thing is like 3 hours long, okay? Now, for those of you who haven't seen the original Superman, again, you're hiding under a fucking rock. So, I can spoil this thing, no matter, like, I can spoil it and it's no big deal. I remember seeing it back in the day on TV, and this is way back when I was a kid. And I remember certain scenes that were on the television version that weren't in the Superman film version that I had prior to getting this one. So I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's in there. And that is when Lex Luthor is referring to his babies. For those of you who have never seen it, don't worry about it. I'm not saying anything. That was not in the cuts that I had seen since I was a child. I had always remembered that with Miss Tessmacher. And this is right at the end of the film, okay? And it was always missing. And I was so happy to finally get the uncut version of the Superman film. Now, I can understand why they trimmed this motherfucker down. There was a lot of unnecessary scenes, and they had to keep the pacing of the film going. Especially because I do editing and I do all that stuff. There's a lot of things that pacing is very important. So when you see a film going in a certain direction, you have to cut a lot of shit out just to make the pacing go quicker. And I think after watching the full extended version, 3 hours, too fucking much. Okay? The original film, I would give 100% 5 stars. I love Superman and always will love the Superman film. I will take that film over Man of Steel any day. And I've said this a million fucking times, but that movie has stood the test of time after all these years. Think about all the movies that have come out. Of course, I'm leading up to Infinity War. Think of all the films that have come out. Superhero genre, of course. No movie, none, has ever stood the test of time as well as Superman. After seeing the 3 hour film, I can see why they trimmed it. Because it's way too fucking long. I'm sitting there but the interesting part about the super extended version, which is like the full 3-hour film, the most entertaining and the most coolest part about the film, and this is something that none of you would ever fucking probably put this shit together, Superman appears at exactly 1 hour mark of the film. And it was so brilliantly done by Richard Donner. I think that was just fucking perfect, because you go through this entire, origin story of Superman. You get, the whole Martha Kent, whatever, the whole, whatever. And then finally he goes through, he goes to the Fortress of Solitude. And then when Marlon Brando, the whole turning of the face, that shit. And then at the 59-minute and 23-second mark, you see Superman. And then he flies towards the screen at exactly 1 hour. It cuts, and Metropolis. I thought that was fucking brilliant, because they made it 1 hour perfect. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, that's good filmmaking. Cheers to you, Richard Donner, for making a fucking brilliant film. Obviously, even though I wasn't crazy about all the extended stuff, it was incredible to be able to finally see the film the way it should have been done. But a little too long, but I'm not going to let that affect the film. Superman will always be one of the best films I've ever seen in my entire life. That's right, I'd rank that in the top 100 for sure. And saying top 100 is a lot, considering how many fucking movies there are out there. I would still, after seeing the extended version of Superman, still put this on a level of bing, 5 stars. Because it's fucking Superman. And Chris Reeve, of course, will always be Superman. I mean, I love Henry Cavill, don't get me wrong. Despite the fact that the scripts were bad. Oh yeah, I said cheers, I got a drink, hold on. Oh, I love this shit. Despite the fact that the scripts were bad, Henry Cavill was a brilliant Superman. He looked the part. Perfect. For this day and age, he's perfect for Superman. Okay, before I get to the big one, which I'm sure Infinity War, a lot of people are waiting for my review on this one. No spoilers. I won't give away any spoilers. I promise. Okay? Before I get into that, though, I do have to mention, I finally got Black Panther again. When I saw the original copy, it was a really bad version I saw. So, to be fair to the film, and because of all the shit that I put up with prior to watching Black Panther, meaning all the controversial crap and all that, I'm going to re-rate it. I'm going to watch it again and watch it fresh and be able to watch it in nice, crisp quality and whatnot. And then I'll give you guys a review of that, if you care. Okay, so here we go. I notice there's nobody viewing, so this is perfect because I can actually say this stuff and not worry about this biting me in the ass. Here we go. We should have a drum roll. Actually, I have a sound effect. Let's see if I can find that real quick. If I can find that real quick, I'm going to play that real quick. Okay, hold on. Here, let's see if I can find it. I should have it here somewhere. Del Morgado Show. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. You guys ready? All right, let me turn up the volume a little bit. That's fucking loud. All right, when you see this edited, it'll all make sense. In Infinity War. You guys ready for this one? Here's my review on Infinity War, the latest Marvel film released by Marvel. Probably the quote-unquote biggest box office release in history, which I think is total bullshit. And I actually said this on my show. The reason I think that's bullshit, times change, people. Money was not worth what it was 30 years ago, okay? $15 now would probably be the equivalent to maybe $3 back in the day. So for them to call this the biggest box office opening in history, I think is a bit of a stretch. If you were to compare this to films, and I'm talking like movies like Gone with the Wind, or let's say Wizard of Oz, or even the original Star Wars film that released in 76 or 77? 76 or 77. This is not the biggest box office opener of all time, but they keep on saying that it is. So let's go with that theme. Being the biggest, it's definitely one of the most anticipated movies. It took, what, 50, 60 fucking movies to get to this level. I'm going to probably make another one after this. Oh, that's so fucking good. Let's discuss Infinity War. I'm sure you guys are all waiting. It's okay, I don't have any viewers, so it's all good. My review of Infinity War? Go watch the fucking movie. Alright? I'm not saying anything. Okay? And I've already talked to people about this. I'm not saying anything just because out of respect for people who haven't seen it. But if there's a star rating to go with this, obviously the theme has been 3 throughout. Obviously Superman was not. Superman was a 5-star. Let's just say this is a 5-star film. Okay? There you go. We'll leave it at that. So, ta-da, there's my review of Infinity War. I'm not going to say a damn thing. Go watch the fucking movie, and you form your own opinion, which I also said about Last Jedi. But it is definitely worth watching. I'm going to go see it again, like I said at the beginning of the film, or the beginning of the video. Feels like a movie sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to go see it again. I wouldn't watch it again. Let's just put it this way. I would not watch the movie again if it was shit. Okay? For those of you that know me, I'm not exactly the type of person to watch a movie that I don't like over and over again. So, there you go. So, that's it. I finally did my Unleashed show that I've been promising or talking about for the past few weeks. So, when it's all said and done, when I put this on Patreon, which will be free for a day, and then it goes away, you'll be able to see it for free for one day. This will all be edited, so this will actually be an official video. Right now, there's no photos, there's nothing. So, yeah, I actually appreciate, I know this is going to sound weird, but I think I'm happy that nobody really chimed in right now. Mainly because, number one, I'm not feeling 100%, meaning that I had a rough night, as I stated earlier, but also the fact that I didn't get any interruptions when I was doing my whole spiel. So, I personally believe things happen for a reason. I've been saying that for years. And I've been saying that my entire life, but I think that happened for a reason. So I think the fact that nobody checked out this video for the entire duration kind of tells me something. It's almost like the gods were saying that this had to be done, and it had to be done uninterrupted. So there you go, guys. I reviewed all the movies that I wanted to review on my Unleashed show. And then some. So you got my review of, hold on, let me get the other video. Hold on, I got to remember the name because I only saw it once and I don't know if I'll be watching it again. The movie I'm talking about, of course. Oh, so yeah, I mentioned Fubar, Age of the Computers television series, which is fantastic. And it was uncut, which was beautiful. I also mentioned Cobra Kai. The series, which I saw the first episode. Love it. Oh, yes, I gotta remember, Game of Thrones. I gotta mention about Game of Thrones, so I have to remember that. Okay. It's sort of a long story. Okay, so, hold on. Wait a second, I thought I transferred that over here. Okay, so I saw the movies that I discussed were, where is it? Oh, fuck, I can't even find it now. Oh, shit, I'm looking in the wrong folder. Okay, wait, 1 second, bear with me. Everybody Wants Some. Okay, so that's the movie I discussed earlier. And then I also discussed I, Tonya, IT, Jigsaw, Jonah Hex, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and I also spoke about Superman and Infinity War. Now, I do have to mention Game of Thrones real quick. Let me have another drink of my Brandy Alexander. Yes. Oh, that's good. Okay, Game of Thrones. My brother and I, we were chatting about this during the holidays, and I said to him I'd never seen Game of Thrones. I don't watch television series. I don't. The only reason I'm watching this Cobra Kai thing in Fubar is because it's based on movies. I made a promise to my brother that I would watch season 1. I would start right from the beginning and watch the very first 4 episodes of Game of Thrones. And I said that if I didn't like it, I would not watch it any further. But I was gonna give it 4 episodes. So, I just recently grabbed season 1. So, I'm a man of my word. As the Joker would say, I'm a man of my word. I'm going to watch them. I don't know when, but, I mean, look how long it took me to do this Unleashed video. But I will see them. And I will give you guys my opinion of Game of Thrones. I know that apparently you guys are waiting. The Game of Thrones fans, of course, will understand this, but you guys are apparently waiting to get the new batch of episodes, and apparently you're going to wait another year. If I were to start watching this and if I got into it, by the time I catch up, those will be coming out. So I won't have to wait a year and a half or 2 years for like you guys. But I did promise my brother that I was going to watch 4. Okay? And I'm going to give it a fair go. I'm going to watch it like I would watch a film. It's basically set up like a film, apparently. So I'm going to watch him and give him a fair go. And if I honestly don't like them, I'm not going to watch anymore. But if I do like them, I will continue watching. And I'm sure that once I continue watching, I'll probably get hooked in. So yeah, going back to the Karate Kid, as I was mentioning, I'm sure somebody out there is going to upload it. So I am not going to pay $2.50 per episode. And going on that, I think that's actually a brilliant idea on their part. Because to do a web series and to charge people $2.50 per episode, and I saw the numbers on the first 2, these guys are going to make a fucking fortune off of this thing. So, cheers to the people who upload and download. But I did see Cobra Kai Season 1, Episode 1. I love it. I'm getting right into it. And it's bringing back a lot of fucking memories. And I love the direction they're going in after Episode 1. So I'm hoping that they continue on. And the best part about this, they're pretty much 20-minute episodes. And I think there's 10 altogether, if I'm not mistaken. So 20 minutes, 10 episodes, about a 2-hour movie, in my personal opinion. At least that's the feeling I'm getting from this thing. So I might as well finish my Brandy Alexander. I started with a quarter of a cup, but that's all I had. So, oh fuck, I definitely needed that. Okay, so there you go. You just got yourself an official Unleashed episode on Facebook Live. Real quick, I'm going to mention Facebook.com. Oh, no, not. I always say Facebook.com. I don't know why. By the way, Brandy Alexander's brandy, creme de coco, and Bailey's. 1 part each. So you get a shot. I put 2 shots worth. Rough night, like I said. So, I know I always say Facebook.com. I mean to say Patreon.com/Del Morgado Show. If you haven't contributed yet, please feel free to, as little as $1. You can contribute $1. Now I've set it up so that it's pretty much $5 for everything. So $5 per everything. So per show, per Unleashed, like everything's $5. So $5 each. $5, $5. So if you can donate to patreon.com/Del Morgado Show, or you can go get a subscription of $9.99 per month to Unleashed. Sorry, Brandy Alexander's kicking in. No, it's not. You can go to onlyfans.com/Del Morgado Show, and for those of you that watch this later, thank you for watching, and for those of you who enjoyed it, thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed my reviews of the films, and like I said, when I post this on Patreon, it'll be fully edited, and you'll be able to see all the photos and all that other nonsense. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys do check this out, obviously I didn't get anybody now, but then again, the time sort of, you know, I got a viewer. Hey. What do you know? I finally got somebody watching. Scrolling, it doesn't tell me who's watching, so okay. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for watching. And I know you came in late and you probably missed the whole thing, but the beauty about Facebook, geez, I'm trying to get rid of that crap. The beauty about Facebook is you can actually go back and watch this from the beginning, and you can actually see if it's worth watching. But thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. You are watching the Del Morgado Show Unleashed on Facebook Live. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hi. Hey, how's it going? You're watching the Del Morgado Show Unleashed on Facebook Live. I had to come out here real quick. I'm not going to make this a super long video, but what I am going to do is I'm going to share this first, and I'm going to do that intro again, just so that people who are about to see this, I gotta talk about this. So here we go. I'm sharing it right now, and then I will do that same facial feature again, because then it'll be officially live. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Del, and you're watching the Del Morgado Show Unleashed on Facebook Live. As you can see, I'm holding something in my hand. I'm pretty sure you can see that from there. This, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, is called a video cassette. And if you notice the movie, you'll notice two gentlemen looking at each other and a young man standing on a post in a crane position. For those of you who don't know what this movie is, you've been hiding under a rock for many, many years, or you weren't brought up right. Now, let's not just this movie. Hold on. There was a sequel to this movie, right? There you go. So, VHS. And hold on, maybe that might look better if I, right? Part 1, Part 2. Do you see where I'm going with this, people? All right, so look at this. VHS tapes, right? And we're not done there. Look at that. The complete CD collection of a movie called The Karate Kid. I know this is sort of a big lead up. I'm basically leading up to an awesome series that I actually just watched every single episode, all in a row. I don't believe in series, but this one was accessible and borrowable, if that's even a word. But I was able to watch Cobra Kai. Now, I'm not one for spoilers, so I'm not going to give away any spoilers. If you guys are planning on watching this, how they set it up on YouTube Red is they gave you the first 2 episodes for free, and then you've got to pay $2.50 per episode if you want to continue to watch the 10 episode series. I borrowed it, and I was able to watch all of them in a row. And I tell you, man, you know, after seeing that, it brings you right back, man. It takes you right back. Like, I grew up watching The Karate Kid, and I swear to you, I'm not one for series. You all know me, I don't watch series, but this shit takes you right fucking back to the original, man. This is back on VHS. That movie fucking... It felt like a movie. Like, I'm watching this thing, and I was just loving every fucking second of it. The writing was brilliant, and the character development was really, really well developed. They take you right back. And believe it or not, it was executively produced by Ralph Macchio, and it was produced by Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. And, you know, because obviously they did the Karate Kid film with their kid, which was good. I never had a problem with that movie. I enjoyed it quite thoroughly, believe it or not. But when I saw this series, it brings you right back, man. It takes you back. Like, for those of you who, and I have a lot of people on my friends list who have watched the Karate Kid films and probably own them on VHS or DVD, and it just, wow. Dude, I've been waiting. When I first initially heard about this, I'd say about, I don't know, when the hell did they start promoting this? Like 6 months ago or something like that. I lost my shit. And I wish that they had made a movie about it. But in all honesty, the way that they're doing it, they're doing a money grab. And, you know, I think it's a little unfair for them to do that. But I personally believe, obviously it's the studio's decision, but I personally believe it should have been a film. It had the quality of a film. You watch it, and it just, wow, it was amazing. The only thing I don't like, and I've never liked this, because I watched Kitchen Nightmares, is after each episode, up next, you always get that up next bullshit, and that really fucking pisses me off. But this one was perfect because, you know, it goes right up to the end, and then it shows you a Cobra Kai symbol, and then you know, oh shit, okay, let me turn this fucking thing off before they spoil anything. But I tell you guys, I watched Cobra Kai beginning to end. I saw the first episode before I went out driving last night, and then I borrowed, like I said, the rest of the series. Dude, I can't afford to pay $250 per fucking series, and plus, no, I wouldn't do that. But well, theoretically, if I did, it would be like paying to go watch a movie. If you think about it, right? $250, yeah, about 250 times 8. It's like going to pay to watch a movie. So whatever. But anyways, so I saw Cobra Kai, and like I said earlier, incredible. Like I said, they really, really take you back. They actually, wow, dude, I am blown away. I seriously wish that they had made this into a movie, but I can see why they didn't. Because obviously, I'm sure they want to continue this fucking thing on. Especially if they see the popularity of it, they're going to turn around and be like, oh yeah, we're going to continue this thing. And I already saw on YouTube, the popularity's insane. Actually, I can go on YouTube right now and quickly check just to see what the numbers are up to, because when I checked last night when I watched episode 1, or show number 1, episode 1, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the numbers were really high. So let me just go check right now, because this has been like a 24-hour period, and these guys are brilliant, man, because like I said, they're giving you the first 2 for free. Holy crap. Yeah, see? 5.2 million people have seen the very first episode, and you know what? I was hooked. When I saw the first one, I'm like, I'm hooked. So I had to, you know, as soon as I got home, you know, I'm not saying where I got it, but I got it from somewhere. Oh, Daniel. I'm sorry, Daniel. I was so focused on what I'm saying. He writes, he says, I watched the first 2 episodes of Cobra Kai. Yeah, I got them all, bro. I got them all. So see, you're one of the 5.2 million people. So yeah, they tease you, man. You try to watch part 3, you can't do it. You got to pay $250. Brother, if you want a copy, it might be a little complicated, but I could probably rush one out to you. I can actually send you all of them, or, you know, if they come out on Blu-ray, because I know you're a Blu-ray fan. Actually, I don't know if you saw this because you're just tuning in, but I started off the video with this, right? And then I have this as well. So obviously I'm a fucking fan of Karate Kid, and let's not forget that the box set. I was never crazy about part 4. The one with Hilary Swank. I was never really a big fan of that one. And the one with the Smith kid. I forget his name right now. Fuck. Will Smith's kid. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was really well done. Having Jackie Chan as opposed to Mr. Miyagi was kind of not the same. And I wish that they had kept, like, you know, at least keep the name. Like, I think that would have been a little more faithful. But I'm telling you, Daniel, from what you've seen so far, I'm sure you're losing your mind. And I was like, dude, episode 1, I was hooked. I'm like, I gotta fucking watch the rest. And I didn't care how long it took for these guys to upload it. But I found a copy as soon as I got home. Are you kidding me? Dude, the second I got home, I went right away. I'm like, Cobra Kai, Cobra Kai, I want to see it. Oh, he writes again, he says, yeah, I totally need to check out the rest. Yeah, brother, if you want them, I can arrange something. So, yeah, I'm telling you, man, Cobra Kai is amazing. Dude, I mean, I was dying. Like, when I saw the first show, I was like, oh, and then I didn't even want to go drive. Like, I was like, I don't want to ride share tonight, man. I want to finish watching because I'm so, like, I'm hooked. And then I was like, I get home, first thing I do, I check on the uploading. I knew somebody was going to do it. Yes. So I got to teach you how to download. Not that I'm encouraging downloading, but in all honesty, if you do pay the $250, it does work out same price of a movie. Actually, I can't use my fucking calculator. I'm using the phone. And Daniel says, sure. Okay, there you go. So there we go. So I'll see what I can do. I can actually, I could probably WeTransfer, probably like I don't know. No, that's too big. Hold on. Wait, let me see the sizes, Daniel. Let me see how big these fuckers are. Because then I can tell you if I can do it or not. Because sometimes these things are gigantic sized. So I can't remember what the sizes were. Oh, dude. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I can send, yeah, man, I can send you this shit. Altogether, it's only 3.28 gig. So if you want it, brother, I can start, not tonight or not today because I'm gonna go to sleep. But, I could probably send you like episode 3 and then just let me know when you're finished and I can, like, you know, send, not that I'm encouraging it, but, you know, in this day and age, you know, it's too easy. I mean, geez, the series literally came out like, what was it, like 2 days ago? Like, it was actually finally officially up. And actually, last night was when it fucking went up officially. So it came out 2 days ago, but it was up officially yesterday. And look, 3.5 million people already. So, and then Daniel says, send away. Send away. Oh, yes. I will later on, later on. So, yeah, I forget your email. So send me your email. Not here, but send me a Facebook message, and I will. I'll send it to you like I've sent you my shows. Pretty much the same size. Actually, the shows a little smaller. But what do you think so far, dude? From what you've seen, the first 2 episodes, what do you think? Do you dig it? Actually, fuck it. Hold on. Let's see if I can get you on. I'll ask you live. I think I can. Hold on. Let me try to. It's gone. Can't hear shit anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you just tuning in. Just saw Cobra Kai. Very happy. I saw all 10 episodes, and I highly, highly recommend it. If you guys want them, I'll be your hookup, yo. Dave. Hey, Dave. How's it going? He writes hearts and kisses. Or what is that? Hearts in the eyes. So, yeah. Okay. Trying to add Daniel. I don't know if you can still hear me. I won't be on for too long, but we can add Daniel. I want to get his opinion on Cobra Kai. Again, Dave, you just tuned in. That's a VHS. A lot of people don't know what these are, and just to give you an idea of what kind of a fucking fan I am, right? You know, I've got part 3 VHS over there. I was just too lazy to take that one out, and then of course I have the not Blu-ray, CD. Or DVD. I never collected Blu-rays, but our friend Daniel, who I was trying to connect with, but it didn't work, he's got an extensive collection of Blu-rays, and he's 1,200 as far as I know. Sorry, I guess maybe it's not working right now. So, unless you send me an invite, if you send me an invite to request okay, yeah. Send me an invite if you can, and then I want to get your opinion. Unless you want to just write it and let me know what you thought, because I love it. I love it. I wish they had put this fucking thing in the theater. I wish they put this in the theater because it's a series. So I was getting tired of fucking like switching episodes. So what I'm gonna do, actually, what I can try to do, I'm not right away, but I can. What I'm gonna do eventually is I'm gonna put it all together, like in my editing software program, and I'm gonna put it all into one movie because it's like it's film quality. Like you watch this thing, it's like, dude, it feels like a fucking movie. And like I said, man, the writing is great. The direction is awesome. The acting was awesome. Like, it was really cool to see Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence again. You know, it's one of those things, like, you know, it's almost like watching Trainspotting after all those years. Not so much Dumb and Dumber. I was never the biggest fan of Dumb and Dumber, but it was sort of the same idea. Like, you know, you see these movies after all these years, and the same characters are there, and you're like, you relate with them, and it brings you right back to when you were a kid. And I swear to you, when I watched this thing, I felt like a kid watching. And I loved, like, everything about it. Like, there was so many good things about it. There were a couple of scenes that they kind of dragged a little, but as a whole, perfect. It was awesome. Like I said, I wish this thing was released in the theater. Oh, Daniel says live thing is not working again. It's okay, no worries. I gotta get going anyways. This was supposed to be like a 5-minute, but obviously you came on and I wasn't finished babbling. So, but yeah, dude, if you guys are thinking about seeing it or have any thoughts of seeing it, you're gonna love it, man. Cobra Kai, fucking awesome. And to give it a rating, this will all make sense when I edit, when I put it back on patreon.com/Del Morgado Show. Right there. 5 stars for Cobra Kai. All the way, man. Oh, and I also mentioned in my last video, I don't know if you saw it, I was babbling about making a promise to my brother to watch Game of Thrones. I promised him that I was going to watch the first 4 episodes of the entire series, and if I liked it, I was going to continue watching, and if I didn't like it, I was just going to say no thanks. But I am a man of my word, and I did get them. So that's probably next on my list. So, no, it's not. I'm in no rush. Trust me. But I did make him a promise, so I will eventually check that shit out. But yeah, so I'm excited. I watched this thing, and I'm so hyped up. Like, you know, I'm like, holy fuck, I'm so happy I saw it. I'm glad that it's a 10-part episode thing. I'm not going to say how they leave it off, but I'm sure they're going to continue it. I mean, come on, dude. Like, if they see that they're successful enough, they're going to keep this fucking thing going as long as they can. So, oh, Daniel writes, was just going to ask what your rating was. Oh, well, you've seen the first 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure you give it 5 stars as well. I mean, I'm sure you're salivating like I was. I saw the first one. I was losing my mind. I was like, I want more. And then I was like, the whole time, I'm like, I want to get home. I want to see if somebody's got it. I want to see, go, upload. Yeah. So I will send you, you know what? I'm going to be a jerk. I'm going to send it to you every 2 weeks. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. But I will send you, I'll send you, yeah, because they give you episode 1 and 2. So I'll send you number 3. And, you know, you let me know what you think as you're watching it, and then by the time you hit the last one, you're gonna be losing your mind because I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna be like, okay, Daniel, now you're gonna wait. I'm gonna make you wait a month so you can see the finale. But I tell you though, the good thing about this, the really good thing about this, I know this is gonna be a major fucking spoiler, especially if you guys decide to watch it. So if you are gonna watch this. But it's not that bad of a spoiler, but what I am going to say is they close it off. So it's a series that starts and ends, okay? So that's what I really liked about it, and that's what I admired about it. But there's room for continuation, let's just put it that way. And so I'm not giving away anything. I'm not really saying anything, but it feels like a movie. Like you watch it, and then you're sitting there, and you're like, fucking right, man. That was an awesome fucking movie. Like, at least that's how I felt. Sorry, Daniel. I don't mean to, I didn't really say anything. I didn't say what happens. You know, I don't say who, you know, who fights, who doesn't fight. You know, but they have a lot of they have a lot of nostalgic references though, and I fucking love that. So, anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to come out here and talk about. You can check out my previous video when I reviewed what was that movie again? Oh yeah, Infinity War. Yeah. So that was the one I did earlier today. But like I said, I just finished watching Cobra Kai, and I'm like so into it, and I was like, I go, you know what? I got all this shit. So let me go on there and talk about Cobra Kai. I've been waiting fucking how many years? When did the first one come out? Hold on. It's got to say 1985. Fuck me. It was that long ago? You know, 85 doesn't seem like a long time ago for me. It seems like yesterday, but damn. Since well, the last one, so number 3, I don't even know when the hell that one came out. I should go on IMDb. That might make life easier. So, oh, here we go. It says right on the box. That's so tiny. I can't even fucking read it. I think it says 86. No. Can't be 86. No, that's not right. Hold on. Let me go check on IMDb. Fuck this. Okay, hold on. IMDb. To the rescue! Daniel says, since I shaved my head, I don't have any hair to pull out. Sorry, dude. Oh, Jesus. I just went on fucking... Oh, my God. Who's... They did another Robin Hood movie. I just went on IMDb and I just saw it. Oh, You're not curious? The fuck is that? Sorry. All right. They always do teasers before the trailer, which is so stupid. All right, Karate Kid. Let's get this. The Karate Kid. All right. There we go. Karate Kid. I'm just curious to see what years these things were done. Okay, so Karate Kid. Oh, my God, there was a series? Karate Kid was 1984, so the box lied to me. Okay, and then the new Karate Kid was 2010. All right, well, I don't give a fuck about the new Karate Kid. When were the other ones, man? Oh, here we go. We'll go with Ralph Macchio, because that'll say. Maybe not. I went under the wrong profile. Hold on. Bear with me. Ralph. Come on. Give me the right to Ralph Macchio. There he is. The crazy bastard from Outsiders and my cousin Vinny. It's a good movies. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so Karate Kid. All right, well, obviously I said the other ones, but when was number 4? What? Okay, that's not making sense. Okay, so 84, yeah. Okay, we got that. 86 was part 2. 89 was part 3. See, the box lied to me, man. I knew the box was fucked. When? Oh yeah, because he wasn't in Karate Kid 4. Anyways, okay, so thanks. Short episode, but you put this morning's episode or last night's, whatever you want to call it, you put that episode with this episode, it's a big fucking episode. Okay, so thank you for watching, Daniel. I appreciate it, and I'm sure that if you guys check this out later, you'll see my review on Cobra Kai. So again, 5 stars, man. Fucking incredible. So again, I'm not really one to watch series either, so don't think this is going to be a trend. But like I said, I'm going to watch Game of Thrones first, the very, very first 4 episodes. And if I'm not impressed, done. And if I am impressed, well, then I guess by the time I catch up, it'll be in time to watch it where they left it off. Anyways, okay. So I'll take care one more time before I go. Patreon.com/Del Morgado Show. You got OnlyFans.com/Del Morgado Show. 5-year anniversary on Tuesday night. This Tuesday coming up. Obviously, we passed already Tuesday. Is going to be my 5-year anniversary show. Walker's K is May 12th, and the Music Hall in Oshawa. If you want tickets, contact me, dfhstudios@hotmail.com, and you can get yourself a pair of tickets for $15 each. So a pair, right? Okay, so I fucked that up. All right, and I think that's it. Oh, patreon.com/dfhstudios as well. So, all right, man. Take care. I'll see you soon. I'm going to bed. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Del Morgado Show Unleashed on Facebook Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today on the show, I've got a few things I want to do. The main reason I'm going online is because I didn't feel like ride sharing tonight. Fuck ride sharing. Actually, here, let me get these glasses off so I can actually look a little more normal. So I'm going to share all this stuff first, and then I'm going to go live officially. But welcome to the show. Today, like I said, I got a few things that I want to talk about. I went to the theater to go watch Infinity War yet again. I'm not going to be talking about Infinity War, but I am going to be doing a couple things, and I got a few things to talk about, so figured I'd come online, and hello, welcome to the Morgado Show Unleashed. First off, before I start, I'd like to mix myself a little bit of a drink, and you all know that I like Brandy Alexander, so here's a normal shot glass, okay? This is usually 1 part. This is the shot glass I'll be using for this morning or evening or however you want to call it. Look at the size difference. The reason I'm going up to that level is because that's where it starts, because the bottom is sort of just leftover glass. So that's pretty much the difference within size. So I'm using this bad boy to make myself a Brandy Alexander. It's supposed to be, here we go, 1 part brandy, okay? It's supposed to be, which is chilled, 1 part creme de coco. All right. For those of you that don't know, you can go online and find the recipe, and then 1 part Bailey's. But because I'm in the mood to drink, I didn't feel like ride sharing because I said, fuck it. I don't want to deal with those fucking ungrateful bastards. Not that I'm bitter. No, never. So I figured I'd come home and actually mix this fantastic drink. And basically you need one of these, which is a little shaker. And you need some ice, which I have some ice sitting here ready to go. So, I'm going to start with the clearest liquid first, so it doesn't look fucking gross when I put it all together. So I'm going to start with our Bailey's creme de coco. In case you guys don't know how to mix this shit, I'm going to do it for you right now. So, it's supposed to be 1 part, 1 part, 1 part. But, like I said, I'm not driving. I'm home. I'm chilling. So, there's 1 part creme de coco. For those of you who have never had a Brandy Alexander before, it is probably one of the best fucking mixed drinks I've ever had, especially because I can make it at home. I'm hoping I have enough. So now let's go with the brandy, just because the brandy is in the next lighter color. I don't want to make this look gross, so I want to try to make it look as cool as possible. So there's our brandy. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. The best part about this is you get all this brandy and yet you barely taste it. You mainly taste the chocolate, to be honest with you. So there you go. That's probably the least gross next one. Because I don't want to mix, I didn't want to put the Irish cream first. And then, it gets all fucking nasty looking, which we've done that before for our St. Patrick's Day celebration with Shannon and I. Alright, so here we go. Here's the last one. And that is, of course, the Bailey's. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so creamy. Oh, it's so tasty. Okay, I'm going to put that in there. See, now that's when it turns all gross. See, if I had mixed the brandy with all this, that would have looked nasty. So wait, waste not, want not. We gotta get every drop in there that we possibly can. Usually, what I like to do is I like to put 2 ice cubes in there, just to shake it up. Shaken, not stirred. You're not supposed to stir it. So there's some ice. That's 1. Popping it in there very, very slowly because this thing is pretty much on the brink. It's like right at the top. And there's number 2. Shit. I don't want to spill this shit all over my computer. So here we go. Put on the lid, which is this, the little shaker. Let's pop that there. And you can actually see it already developing. See, I don't know if you can see that, but it's cold. So a little Jim Carrey face. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shaken, not stirred. So I've got my little goblet here. And I'm gonna pour this lovely concoction into my little goblet. Tell you, man, I should get a better cup for this, but there you go. Oh, there it is. There it is. I already had, believe it or not, I had 2 beers at the theater. Then we had a schooner prior to the film. So technically I've had 3 beers. A lot of popcorn to try to get rid of the alcohol in my system. But now I'm home, so I don't give a fuck. So there you go. There's a Brandy Alexander. Ready to go. Ready to drink, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the Del Morgado Show Unleashed. I hope you guys are watching. I'm just checking the computer here just to make sure everything's on the up and up and everything is running properly. Just going on my own personal profile to make sure that I am officially live. Oh, there we go. I'm live. Now, what do I have to talk about today? Not much. Let me take a sip of my well-deserved mix. Oh, shit's dangerous, man. Okay, let me adjust that a little bit. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Ooh, that's so much brighter. Wow. That is so good. And it's nice and chilled because obviously I just mixed it. I used to put a little piece of ice in there just to keep it cold, but nah. What happens is if you put some ice in there, obviously it waters the drink down. You don't want that. You just want it shaken over the ice, and it just becomes fabulous. So what I do is I normally chill the Baileys, and I normally chill the creme de coco. I don't think you're supposed to chill brandy, just because that's like sacrilege, man. Sure, you can shake it over ice, but you can't. Anyway, so we went to go watch Infinity War yet again. Watching a film a second time. Obviously, you pick up on a lot of things. You know, things that you potentially missed out the first time around. And whenever I go watch a movie the first time, I usually, you're so focused on it, and you're just sort of like, you're not really paying attention because you're so like, oh my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So the second time you see it, you definitely tend to appreciate it a little bit more, just because of the fact that, you get to actually sit back, relax, and watch it. I went with my friend Nigel and my friend Roy, and it was just cool to see their reactions. So yeah, but yeah, Infinity War. I still cheers to Infinity War. Still think it's a great film. Oh, fuck me, that's good. I think I needed that. I needed a night off, to be honest with you. I do have to mention a couple things, and I don't know how many people are going to be tuning in tonight. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to tune in at this point, but whatever. I do have a few things to talk about. The first thing is this Tuesday will be my 5th anniversary show of the Del Morgado Show. Right there. So this Tuesday. That's right. So you guys can tune in, realityradio101.com, and you can listen to the show. I don't know if we're going to be filming it. Probably not, just because Facebook Live becomes sort of a distraction, especially when I'm doing the show. It's like, I got thousands of listeners tuning in, and I don't think they appreciate the fact that I keep fidgeting with Facebook Live. So that's why you haven't seen me on Facebook Live on the show lately, but there is this, obviously, which is what I'm doing right now. But, yeah, so I, 5 years, man. I can't believe I've been with the station for that long. Sure, I took a hiatus twice, but now I'm back. And the main reason I'm back is basically to promote Patreon, which I've been promoting every single time. That is, of course, patreon.com/Del Morgado Show. Also, May 12th, which is next Saturday, will be Walker's K and the Midnight Echo. It's going to be a concert in Oshawa, and it's going to be held at the Music Hall in Oshawa. If you guys would like tickets, please contact me at dfhstudios@hotmail.com. I know I keep asking, but it's just around the corner. Literally, you've got a few more days. You can contact me. I've already sold a bunch of tickets already, so all you got to do is just shoot me an email, and it's becoming pretty packed. Which is great, because I love the fact that, it's becoming a pretty decent-sized event. So yeah, this Saturday at the Music Hall in Oshawa. So please give me a call, contact me however you want to get a hold of me. If you want to get tickets, if you're in the Oshawa area and you're available, feel free to contact me at dfhstudios@hotmail.com. Again, what else do I have to talk about? That's pretty much it. Maybe I should just chill out here and wait for somebody to tune in, and then we could probably have a conversation. I don't know. I have a bunch of things that I'm supposed to edit, but you know, it's so much more fun and more. It's a lot easier to film than it is to edit. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but it's just editing becomes sort of a pain in the ass, and I'm pretty far back, but not too far back. Like I gotta actually edit the show with Walker's K when they were on my show, so that was a few weeks ago. But I don't know, when you're not in the mood to do it, it just becomes very difficult, you know, and you're just sort of like, well, what's the point, right? So that's pretty much the mindset I'm feeling right about now. But I'll get around to it eventually. If anything, I've been actually chilling out a lot, just relaxing. I guess you could say overdue relaxation. And what I did, was I tried to watch Black Panther again. The first time I saw it was sort of a really bad version of it, and wasn't too crazy about it the very first time I saw it. And I'm watching it now, and I kid you not, I've already fallen asleep twice watching the movie. It's just, the movie just doesn't grow on me. Like, for some reason, it's just not exciting. You know, there's a couple of cool moments in the movie, but it's not really... I mean, I know there's a lot of Black Panther fans out there, but at the same time, it's almost like, why? Like, I can understand the reasoning why, but as far as a superhero movie is concerned, it's not that great. You know, I mean, I would rather watch, like, Captain America or fucking Thor, or, you know, the first Thor, not Ragnarok. I've already said I think that's too much of a comedy. Well, that's my Brandy Alexander and the 3 beers I had coming up. This does look weird, though. I mean, if you think about it, you look at this drink, you know, it looks very nasty looking. Oh, geez, especially with the light reflecting on it. That just looks really off. Anyways. That's good. Just when it hits your lip, it's like, because you taste that chocolate. And then when you swallow it, it's like heaven. I know Shannon, if she watches this video, she'll probably be like, la-di-da. Mr. Dell has the Brandy Alexander. Friday, Shannon and I will be going to watch a baseball game that she got tickets for through work. So that's going to be kind of cool. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, Saturday is going to be a concert, which is the Walker's K with the Midnight Echo. So I'm hoping you guys can, if you, like I said, if you need tickets, shoot me an email, dfhstudios@hotmail.com. I am one of the main sponsors of the show. I've been promoting it like crazy, so you're probably better off getting the tickets through me. This way you don't have to pay a service fee. And already a bunch of people have already bought tickets from me, so hey, you know, it's probably the better deal, because this way you don't have to go through the website. You don't have to wait for it. I can get you the tickets. You have them in your hand. Or you can meet me at the event, which some people have agreed to do. They've agreed to actually meet me there, and then I'll just give them the tickets. I've got a whole bunch. So anyways, got to mention that again. So, you know, the one thing I've noticed is a few months ago, we were able to... Oh, what's this? Quiet mode turned on. The hell does that mean? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think I know what that means. That means if you don't want to see comments and stuff, you can actually go over here. That's funny. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Wow. See, I'm learning all the time. But we were able to see everybody before, and now we can't see shit. Oh, I got to mention Cobra Kai. For those of you, I think, saw my last show or didn't see my last show, I was talking about Cobra Kai, the series. I'm not one for series, but this felt like a movie. And what I want to do is I want to put it together and make it like a nice movie. It felt like a movie. You watch it and it brings you right back to the old days of the Karate Kid films. And yeah, I did do a whole spiel about that. Geez, maybe the Brandy Alexander's kicking in, plus the 3 beers. I don't know. What do you think? That's good. That's tasty, man. Fuck. That's why I was like, I gotta just, you know, I have to make one, because, you know, I just want to chill out tonight, man. I've been working so hard, and ride sharing, of course, is getting to me. I have been thinking about getting a new job, just because, you know, ride sharing is not really a guaranteed check, unfortunately. You have good nights, you have bad nights, but the majority of the nights are usually pretty bad. But sometimes ride sharing does pay off. I call it lucky money, because you have to be in the right place, right time, right area, right everything in order to get the right ride. And yeah, I tell you, I'm not really a spokesperson for ride sharing. If anything, I've been doing it for 2 years, so that kind of tells me something. And I actually made a lot more money this year than I did, well, not this year, but last year, so 2016 or 2017. So yeah, I've been working my ass off to try to, you know, get money. But there's too many things that just don't pan out, you know. That's why I'm not saying names today. I know I fucked up on the last video and I accidentally said it, but I'm pretty sure you could figure out which one it is. So, I'm not going to cheer it. No. Brandy Alexander. It's good. But you know what's funny is actually, now that I've seen the fact that we can actually like delete that or get rid of comments and stuff, that's actually pretty good, because then this way, I mean, the last show I did was Unleashed pretty much. Actually, 2 shows prior to, sorry, because the second one I did after that was when I talked about Cobra Kai. But yeah, I should have done that. I should have just turned off all the comments. That would have made life a lot easier. You know, I've actually tried to go on Yahoo. I tried doing live on Yahoo. I also tried doing live on Twitter, and no, doesn't pan out. Actually, there was an interesting story I heard a couple of people say the other day when I was given a ride share. They were talking about how they had a friend of theirs who wanted to start up a cooking show online, and I was dying to say something. I was sitting in the car. Normally, I don't like talking to people. If anything, I wish people would just shut the fuck up. But I was dying to say something, because, you know, I'm thinking in the back of my head, I go, there's no fucking way this shit's going to work out. And they were talking about this guy apparently thought he was better than Gordon Ramsay and fucking Jamie Oliver and all this. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, okay, whatever, buddy. But the funniest thing that made me want to say something was, I'm like, well, unless you're Harley Morenstein, you're not going to fucking make it with the cooking show, because Epic Mealtime, and that's where he's from, Epic Mealtime actually, they fucking, you know, they got pretty fucking rich from doing the cooking shows. They're still going too, which is amazing. But now YouTube has got a lot of stuff on monetization, which sucks. So, you know, I'm wondering where they're making their money now. But apparently they've got like a couple of shows and all this sort of stuff on the Food Network, which is really cool. So, yeah, what else am I going to talk about? Half the time it just pops in my brain. Like, I'll be sitting here and I'll be just like wondering what I'm going to say next. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can actually talk about stuff. I'm going to try again to watch Black Panther, or continue to watch Black Panther. My thoughts that I expressed on my Unleashed video are still the same. Still not a big fan of Black Panther. The movie is just kind of dry. I mean, I wasn't really the biggest fan of Doctor Strange or Ant-Man for that matter. I watched a lot. I've watched all the Marvel films, and those two just didn't really do anything for me. And the original Thor film didn't really do much for me either. So it's not the first time I've had that thought about a Marvel film. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Black Panther, to me, I'm just sort of like, it's just not super exciting. Oh, fuck me, that's awesome. I needed a night to just chill out. So what am I going to do this evening? Good question. I'm not going to be editing. I don't feel like editing, even though I don't really have much to edit. But I'm just going to chill out. You know, just have a night to myself. Relax. Maybe watch another film. Actually, let me see what I've got on the list. Maybe that might help my decision. Because right now I'm on Facebook Live wasting time. But, oh, yes, Game of Thrones. I was mentioning that earlier in another video. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I made a promise. Funny thing is, I was talking to Nigel today, and he said that that's probably not... Because I made a promise to my brother that I was going to watch Game of Thrones, right? And then I was going to watch the first 4 episodes of Game of Thrones to sort of... Because everybody's all up in arms about this whole Game of Thrones thing. To me, I really couldn't care less about it. I'm not into TV series. I watched Cobra Kai because I wanted to see it. To me, it was like a movie. But Game of Thrones, to me, it never really caught my attention. That's a lot of effort and time that you got to put in to watch that shit. Because that's like seasons upon seasons upon seasons. But I did tell my brother, or promised to my brother, that I would watch the very first 4 episodes of Game of Thrones. So I will. I don't know if I'm going to get into it. Just because I think all the Facebook folk out there that keep on hyping it up, I think you fucking people probably ruined it for me. Because I'm not interested in it. Yeah, sorry, but you know, it's amazing how many times I've seen something talked about or posted about on Facebook that just instantly turns me off. Case in point, Black Panther. I saw a bunch of posts, just to give you guys a bit of background. I saw a couple of posts on Facebook about Black Panther. You know, yeah, I'm going to say it. Black power and all this other bullshit. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I get it. All right, you don't have to keep on harping on it. But in my personal opinion, I'm sitting there like, this has nothing to do with that shit. It's just another Marvel film, and it's going to be a cool Marvel film, and that's all I'm leaving it at. And I was influenced by all of those comments, and it really bothered me. It really pissed me off, because I'm sitting there like, well, fuck you people. I don't need all this fucking bullshit to get me to go watch a movie. You're almost guilting me into watch a movie that I was going to watch regardless of whether it's a black superhero or a female superhero or a transgender superhero. I can see it coming. It's just, you know, when people go off on certain things on Facebook, Social Justice Warrior, or SJW as it's commonly referred to, like, you know, it just really fucking gets on my nerves. I don't need a social justice warrior to get me to watch a film. And that's what I'm trying to say. And the problem with Black Panther was there were too many of them. I actually unfollowed 4 people because of that stupidity. And it just became such a fucking nuisance that I didn't want to see the movie, as I stated in my Unleashed episode. And now watching the movie again, I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's not that good of a movie. If you really sit down and watch it and think about it, put all that stuff aside, it's just a regular movie, as I said in my review. And dude, if it put me to sleep twice, granted, I was tired. Okay, I was. But that, you know, if it puts me to sleep twice, that means that it's not keeping my attention. And the movie list I was looking at is not that great. So that's why I'm still chatting. More beverage. Brandy Alexander, which if you saw the beginning of the show, you will have seen that I mixed this on the air. Oh yeah. Tuesday, 9 p.m., 5-year anniversary. That's right. You know, I've noticed there's a couple of people who come on and watch me for like 10 seconds and then disappear. Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, you're probably not in the mood to watch me babble. But again, 5-year anniversary this Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on realityradio101.com. Feel free to tune in. I am hoping to get a couple of guests on the show, and we'll see what happens. Actually, I received something today which kind of bothered me. I don't know if you guys receive crap or spam or whatever, but I honestly believe that this is spam. It was something about the government of Ontario. I can't really look at it right now because my phone is being used. It's actually from the government, and it said that I got a check for $411. And I'm thinking to myself, okay. And oh, here's the thing that really caught my attention. It said, expires May 11th. The government of Ontario, if they're going to send you a check, it's not going to expire by May 11th or May 12th. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. So right away, anybody with a fucking brain should realize that this is spam or some kind of bullshit. Because if you're going to receive a check from the government, number one, you're actually going to get a paper check. Oh, Sky's watching. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Sky says, oh, I don't know if I want to read this comment, you fucking prick, but it's funny. He says, they do that because you're boring. You motherfucker. No, I'm not. Actually, if you missed out the beginning of the show, I was mixing myself a Brandy Alexander. And look, check this out. I had all the fixings to make a Brandy Alexander on Facebook Live. So you guys saw that happening. Oh, might as well show you this too. See? Ice tray. And look, there's still some ice left in there. Actually, let me pour that out. You missed it, man. I made a Brandy Alexander on the... Ooh, well, there's probably water now. Okay, okay, forget that. Oops. But there's my Brandy Alexander, sir. And how's it going, Mr. Sky Westman? You doing all right, you bastard? Taking the night off because I don't want to fucking deal with fucking assholes, morons, humans. That's what they are. Sky says, the dude abides. Nice. How's it going, bro? Thank you for tuning in or chiming in. You're the only one that's watched for more than 10 seconds. I don't know if you noticed, because actually you do live as well. And I saw that you have a live posting that you put up earlier today. Sorry, I missed it. I was sleeping. But I don't know if you've noticed this, but people will come on and they'll tune in for like a minute and then they just sort of chime out. I don't know if you've had that happen. Don't lie to me. Don't say that you haven't, because it happens all the time. I see that. People come on. I feel like saying hello. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if they're only going to watch for a minute, I'm not going to waste my time saying hello to them. So, brother, are you drinking as well? Because I'm enjoying a Brandy Alexander. And like I said earlier, I'm sure you didn't see, I already had a schooner of beer with 2 pints of beers at the theater because I watched Infinity War again. It hasn't kicked in yet, but I'm sure that after I down this, because there's like pretty much 6 shots in this bad boy, I'm pretty sure this is going to kick me in the ass when I'm done. Oh, that's good. Oh, boy. Oh, he says, Sky says, the check us out, get bored, and move on, bruh. Yeah, that could be it. Or they're just not in the mood to watch. I think probably not in the mood to watch is probably more often than anything. Because, they're just, they're scrolling through Facebook. I've been in that boat. I've actually seen a few other people do live as well. And I'm just sort of sitting there and I'm like, no, I'm not really in the mood to watch you right now. So I don't even click on it. Because I know some people, they have autoplay on their app or Facebook, just on their laptop or computer, right? And it just like automatically starts playing. So a lot of times we'll see that and we'll think, oh, hey, somebody's watching. Meanwhile, they're not. They're just scrolling through Facebook and then it just turns off automatically. Oh, Sky makes it. Oh, there you go. Hey, buddy. What's up? Sky says, nah, I'm not. I could, but I'm just chilling in bed, ATM. Chatting with some girls on Messenger. What's ATM? Chilling in bed. Oh, at the moment. Okay. And you're watching me in bed? That's a little strange, Sky. Thanks for being a part of my video the other day, by the way. Just want to say thank you for that. And I did see that you posted, so once I'm done all this stuff, I'll probably go check out your video. I'm supposed to continue watching Black Panther, but I don't know. I mean, the very first time I saw it, it was sort of a shitty copy. I refused to go watch it in the theater. And then now that I've got a nice, beautiful, crisp, clean copy, it put me to sleep twice, Sky. Put me to sleep twice. I don't know what your thoughts on Black Panther is, but my thoughts are, it didn't impress me. Yeah. Mind you, I did mention earlier that watching Infinity Wars again. Oh, here we go. He says, I'm bored. Don't judge me. That's okay. I'm just busting your chops. But yeah, watching Infinity War again. Yeah. I was happy to see it twice. Just because it's, you know, shit that you miss the first time, you get to see it the second time. And yeah, it's just, it's good to watch. That's why I like watching movies more than once, obviously, because then this way, you know, you get to see shit that you missed out. But mind you, with the influx of movies nowadays, it's difficult to do that, though. Because there's so many goddamn movies coming out that you're sitting there like, geez, I can't even keep up anymore. Like, it's fucked up. Oh, Sky writes, Wakanda forever. Nice. Nah, I'm not. You know what? I take that back. Rewind. No. Mind you, it was all right. I mean, watching the movie again, it was okay. The movie wasn't amazing, but it was definitely, this is coming from a guy who passed out twice watching it. It's okay. It's okay. But then again, like I said earlier, to my defense, I was tired. You know, and you watch any movie when you're tired. Mind you, Warcraft or World of Warcraft, whatever the fuck it's called, Warcraft, that shit put me to sleep legitimately. I wasn't tired, and yet I was so bored watching the fucking movie, it literally put me to bed. I just crashed out twice. 3 times, actually. 3 times watching that fucking stupid, fucking boring-ass fucking movie. And then Sky says, I loved it. Black Panther is Batman on steroids. Well, Black Panther is like fucking Batman of the Marvel world. Because, you know, Marvel, they keep stealing everything from fucking DC. Or vice versa. DC has stolen shit from Marvel as well. But, yeah, it's pretty much Batman. Yeah, I agree. But I just don't like all the fucking quote-unquote controversy bullshit, you know, when people were sort of just babbling about it before the film and whatnot. That really bothered me, so anyways. Oh, here we go again. He says, there is a Warcraft movie. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That piece of shit garbage movie. I think I gave that a 1. A 1 was actually too much. I didn't want to give it a 1 because the movie was that fucking bad. Now, a movie should hold its own. Okay? Despite the fact that it's based on a video game, you should not have to refer to the video game in order to make the movie make sense. Warcraft, the film, the movie, whatever you want to call it, god-awful. I gave that fucking movie a 1 star, and that was too much. I go 1 to 5. I can't give it a 0, but believe me, I normally, if I could, I would give that fucking movie a 0 because it was just that fucking bad. There was no story, no plot, no nothing. The special effects were good, but wasn't enough to keep me interested, man. And I was so fucking bored. I fell asleep 3 times watching that fucking movie. And I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. I literally, like, you know how you get those moments where you're like this? You're like, right? That's how I was. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 times. Sky says, LOL, I had no idea. I didn't either. I actually thought it was a good fucking movie, or I thought it was gonna be a good movie, but no. Yeah, I was looking at my list. Hold on, let me check it again. I didn't really see anything there that... Well, I do want to see the Huntsman, the second one, but I got to watch the first one in order to get through the second one. So that's sort of the only one on my list that I really want to check it out. And plus, it's got Thor, Chris Hemsworth, in the movie. I had to think about that one for a second. I had to remember his fucking name. So, Sky, you're just chilling out, man? What, are you going to go to bed soon or something? Like, I thought you worked nights. That's odd. You don't work nights? Or is this your night off? Because I'm taking the night off. The funny thing is, and that's why I called it lucky money or miracle money, when I do ride sharing, believe it or not, on Thursday night, I was up to 200 for the week. It was a shitty fucking week. And surprisingly enough and amazingly enough, I managed to make in 2 days $400 fucking dollars, which is fucking amazing. Ride sharing has its benefits, but it's not steady, as I said at the beginning of the video or show, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I was shocked. You know, I couldn't believe that I made that much money in 2 days. Fridays and Saturdays are very important in the ride-sharing world because that's where you make all your fucking money. So, oh, he writes again. It's my night off, bud. Awesome. Very nice, sir. I'm glad that you're having a night off. I'm going to be probably continuing to watch Black Panther. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. And also, I want to edit, but I don't. You know? Yeah, I'm just going to chill out tonight, man. I may actually make another one of these. I've got a lot left. See? I got a lot of that left, and I've got a lot of brandy left. Hey, at least I'm drinking my fucking brandy. Yeah, I can't even see, but there's a lot in there. This was actually supplied to me by my hopeful future father-in-law. He gave this to me as a gift. So he knows how I think. But yeah, brandy's good, man. But normally brandy is supposed to be enjoyed with a cigar. Oh, actually, I just thought of something. Didn't Chantel ask us to go live the other day? Where is she? Is she working? What's up with that? She asks us to go live and then never tunes in. But then again, it is almost 3 in the morning. And it's kind of late. But I didn't think I was going to come on tonight, but I figured, what the fuck. I didn't want to drive just because I already had 3 beers. I didn't want to risk it. Mind you, I had a lot of popcorn, which kind of soaks in the alcohol, but it doesn't soak it in that much. Sky says, me and Neil, I think it should be Neil and I know I'm a grammar Nazi, did a spoiler review for Infinity War on his channel. How dare you? You don't do that, man. What's wrong with you, man? If anything, my review of Infinity War is going to stay the same until 7-8 months down the road, and that is go watch the movie. If you want to see it, don't watch any trailers. That's why I went off on that a couple of months ago, or a couple of weeks ago. Don't watch trailers. It's just a waste of fucking time. And everybody's bitching about trailers, and I think Marvel ruins the movie enough with trailers that you don't have to worry about trailers because, or spoilers I should say, because they have a tendency of fucking spoiling everything. If you watch the trailer after you watch the movie, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And Sky says, brandy and cigars. And then he also says, yeah, Chantel loves us. She's awesome. Yes, she is. Very, very super awesome. Well, brother, cheers. I don't know if you have a beer or if you have a brandy with some cigarellos, which you provide some awesome cigarellos, but Cheers to you, you bastard. Oh, fuck. Just when it, like I said earlier, when it hits your mouth, it's already a flavorgasm. And you're like, oh, I can't wait to swallow this. That sounds dirty. I know. But Brandy Alexander, this is 6 shots, by the way. I actually showed at the beginning of the video. I'm going to show it again. Normally, that's 1 shot right there. There you go. That's what I used to mix. So you're supposed to get 1 part of each. And I decided to go with 1 of each of these. So double the amount. Actually, that looks all right. That doesn't look as nasty as it did when I first started the video. And it's basically brandy, Bailey's, and creme de coco. Those 3 drinks, you mix it up. And then you get, and you shake it. You shake it on ice. Yes. There's still some ice in there. You shake it on ice. And you make it nice and chilled. But I like to keep my Bailey's and creme de coco in the fridge. I can't put brandy in the fridge. That's, to me, that feels like sacrilege. But when you mix all of them, you get this masterpiece. And it's still cold. Dude, that is fucking awesome. Oh, we must get together soon, Mr. Westman. And we must have some Brandy Alexander, sir. And, yeah. You know what? I'm thinking I'm probably going to go try to finish watching Black Panther. See if I can pull it off. I was actually at the 45-minute mark when I passed out yesterday, I think. So I'm going to give that a shot. But thank you, Sky, for watching. And I appreciate the fact that you checked out my show. Oh, another comment. Sky says, "Ooh, that's a lot of writing. I like trailers that have nothing to do with the film. That Deadpool one with the phone booth, yes. Not in the movie. And trailer of Justice League, not in the movie. Oh no, he didn't. Shots fired." Yes, I agree. I like trailers if they don't spoil shit. The Deadpool trailers have been brilliant. The Bob Ross one fucking had me in stitches. And Nigel tonight was telling me about another trailer that they did for Deadpool, which I'm going to wait until I watch the movie to see all the trailers. And that's what I did with Infinity War, and I'm a prouder man for doing that because it doesn't spoil shit. If you know you're going to watch the movie, you know you want to see the movie, don't watch trailers. They actually had a trailer tonight for Ant-Man with Wasp, or Ant-Man and Wasp, whatever the fuck it's called. And I was just sitting there like, thanks for ruining 90% of the fucking film with your stupid fucking trailer. Just my personal opinion. Even though I want to see that movie, they pretty much ruin everything. So I don't know what people are all so emotional about spoilers, because if you want spoilers, just watch the trailers, man. There you go. And Sky says, love the Bob Ross one. Yeah, that killed me, man. I saw that shit and I was dying. The best part about that trailer was they didn't ruin anything. Actually, there's another trailer they did for Deadpool where he's playing with a bunch of toys. I don't know if you saw that one. And that one's fucking hysterical. But, I mean, with those trailers, that's fucking phenomenal. But he did a video with Celine Dion, and I was watching it because I saw a meme about it the other day, like Canadian culture, Deadpool with Celine Dion, which I thought was hysterical. And then they started giving away scenes from the movie, and I'm like, nope, turn it off, done. And I was like, nope, not watching it. I will watch it after Deadpool is released. Anyways, Sky, thank you for watching, brother. Thank you for all the likes. I'm seeing the like pops all over the place. Cheers. And I'm pretty much done my Brandy Alexander. And I'm gonna drink to you there, you bastard. So. Oh, yeah. There you go. 6 shots. One drink. 6 shots. That's a lot of fucking alcohol now that I think about it. The brandy alone. 40% alcohol. Fuck me. Hold on. Now I'm curious. 15% for the creme de coco. So that's 40 plus 15. So that's 55. Well, it's kind of dark in here. I can't really read that. Oh, hold on. There's a lot of condensation on there. 17% alcohol. Wow. 6 shots. That's fucking awesome. Oh, here we go. Sky says, hello. And then he writes, that video was funny, LOL. And then he says, cheers, slut. See you around. And then he also says, go get your ass to Wakanda. Well, Sky, thank you for watching. And I'm sure people will see this throughout the day. Real quick, Tuesday, 9 p.m., the Del Morgado Show 5-year anniversary. May 12th. Try that again. May 12th. Oshawa Music Hall. Walker's K with the Midnight Echo. If you want tickets, contact me at dfhstudios@hotmail.com. Also, patreon.com/Del Morgado Show and patreon.com/dfhstudios, plus onlyfans.com/Del Morgado Show. Whichever thing I'm pointing at. All right. Thank you for watching. And love you guys for watching. Even the silent people who I just found out. I found out there's somebody that watches me without telling me. Thank you for watching. And hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to go try or attempt to try to watch Black Panther. Oh, jeez. I'm going to go grab some quick food, too. So thank you for watching. I love you, Sky. You're awesome. And I'm glad that you're actually doing the Facebook Live thing as well. And I will see you all soon. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And Happy Kwanzaa. Mazel Tov. Merry Christmas. Oh, I already said it. Oh, no, I said that. I like to move it. That's pretty much it. Okay. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.